You know, to paint outside is so incredibly fun, but you need to know what to bring. So in this video, I'm going to share with you essential plein air acrylic painting equipment that you don't want to leave home without. Okay, the first thing you need is an easel. You don't have to have any particular kind. What you need is something that works for you. This is a Soltech easel. I got it from another artist and I like it a lot. It's able to hold a pretty large canvas on it, and it works for me. What you want to do is figure out the best easel for you. Look around, see other artists, see what they use, and try them out if you can. Go to a store, because you want to know if you want to stand, if you're planning to sit when you're painting. All of that will make a difference, but you want to find an easel that works for you. The second thing you're going to need is a palette, and you're going to need some paint. Now this is a Masterson Sta-Wet Palette. You can see that I actually have it attached to a panel because I use this particular setup for filming, but you don't need it to be set up this way. It could be set up down here. You could have any different kind of palette. I use this because of the way that it's able to soak up water and keep paint moist even if you're outside. I'll tell you more about that in a different video, but it's very helpful to have. If you use something else, you'll know that it dries quickly outside especially. This is a bead box that I got from just a regular old craft store, and I have simple colors in here. You don't want to take too many colors out when you plein air painting because you want to just be quick with decisions. So I have white, and this is Naples yellow. I believe this is cadmium yellow. This is something like cadmium red, ultramarine blue. This is burnt sienna, and this is phthalo blue, but I would normally even not use that when I'm out painting because you just want to keep it nice and simple. Now your colors don't have to be this, but I recommend a primary, all the primary colors, and then maybe a couple earthy colors, something like that. That's what I kind of like to go with. And these are all heavy bodied paints. They are no mediums mixed in with it. I also like to have a palette knife. Usually if I want to add a little bit of texture, I can grab some more paint. I might be able to mix up paint easier. This is one of the most important things to bring out while you're plein air painting is a sketchbook, and of course a pencil or something to sketch with. You're going to be able to draw small sketches in here that will help you design your painting and figure out what you want to paint. You're looking out at this world that's so beautiful, but you need to figure out what are you actually going to put on this canvas, and this sketchbook will be helpful as you make those decisions by saving you time and frustration. And I'll share a lot more about that. You can go look at the videos that I did on thumbnail sketches, and that'll tell you exactly why that's important. You will want to have a spray bottle if you're using acrylics outside, because it's very nice to be able to mist your canvas, possibly to mist your paints to keep them from skinning over. So a spray bottle of any size is good. You'll want to have some water. I just have this in an old bottle, but you need something to hold the water so that when you're painting, you can dip into that and clean your brushes out. I have something that fits conveniently in this little spot. You'll have to find something that works for your exact easel and setup, but you'll want to bring water with you. You'll probably want to bring some for your painting, but also some to drink with, because whenever you go outside, you want to stay hydrated. I like to bring paper towels with me when I paint, because I sometimes need to clean off my brush, clean off my hands, clean off my canvas, do something. So paper towels are an essential for me. But with that, I also am always going to bring a plastic bag of some sort for garbage. I will always, if I bring it in outside with me, I'm going to make sure that I pack it up and take it back as garbage. You never want to leave anything out in this beautiful world. You always want to take it back home with you. This is somewhat related, and I don't consider this necessarily totally essential, but it can be helpful if you want to work on your design. You can get something like this, which will open up. Gizmo will show you a design. You'll look through and you'll see, okay, if my canvas is, kind of that, where would things be? It's helpful, not totally essential, but it can be helpful to have a little tool like this. Gizmo will show you a design, you know, you'll look through and you'll see, okay, you know, if my canvas is, you know, kind of that, where would things be? It's helpful, not totally essential, but it can be helpful to have a little tool like this. The other thing that I do often is I just put my fingers together and I create the size, imagine my other hand on the other side, and I will go around and I will look through this and I'll find, what do I want to paint? So if you don't have something like this, you can always use your hands to create a frame while you're looking around outside. For me, it's helpful to have a little tube like this. I made this out of PVC pipe and has a cap. This is where I store my brushes, so if I don't want them to get damaged, I have this nice convenient thing to stick them in like this. And lastly, you want to have something like a backpack or some sort of cart or carrier if you're going to be going out. You want to be able to put all your supplies in one place. So I have this backpack. It works great for me. You might want to find something that fits you perfectly. This is a fairly large one, and it might be too big for somebody else, but it works for me. So that's it. That's what you need to be successful in your plein air painting outside in acrylics. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, make sure you type them below. We will get back to you with our best answers. We're gonna put links to all the tools that I have down below, so make sure you check that out if you want to see exactly what I have. We believe in you. We want you to be the best painter you can be and go out and enjoy this great creation that is in front of you. So have a good day, and we'll see you next time.